all these other guys. How about yourself?
I didn't see the fight. I actually was down Mountaineer for pro boxing, and last Saturday, so I didn't get a chance to tune in to Triple G. But I was
Was it the
surprised.
African Assassin?
Who?
Was it the African Assassin, or who did you check out down there?
No, haven't seen him in a while, man. But Sweet Child Conway was one of the co-main events. But there's a guy they call Black Kid that out of Steubenville, Ohio, and Weirton, West Virginia, named Hawk Time, named Steve. And this guy, he's tough. He had a vicious third round knockout in the main event, but he's also, fights a lot of MMA. But I think he's concentrating on just being a pro boxer right now. And he's 6-0 with I think 5 knockouts. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Justin
To see
Steve.
what Monte Everhart does.
Yeah,
Doesn't he have a fight coming up?
I think he's going to be fighting on the 22nd at the Meadows.
Yeah. So I think he's stepping up in class.
Yeah, man, very proud of him. And I believe also he's going into the Golden Gloves Hall of Fame here
Wow.
in the next few.
He might be one of the youngest guys to ever get to the Hall of Fame around here. Would you say that?
Yeah, I don't think anybody will break that record.
Yeah. It seemed like last year I was just watching him fight Gold Glove.
Yeah, against Johnny Spell's son, and some others.
Yeah.
But I watched him fight against Vasquez too as an amateur. And
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was real young back there.
yeah, man. So I always had a lot of heart, always had a lot of talent, and I'm glad that things are working out for him. He'll be a world champion in what, a year or two?
Hopefully. A year might be a little pressing, but I can see 2 years.
Well, I tell you what,
2 years fighting for a fight.
is it just me, Luther, or is it a good thing? I tell you what, I watch more UCLA basketball now because of Lamar Ball. I think he's doing a great job bringing
Alonzo Ball, yeah.
No, not because of him, because of the dad, Lamar Ball. Yeah.
LeVar Ball, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little too much for me, man.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure he's not a marketing major? I mean, he's talking trash on Barkley, Jordan. Come on, man. He averaged 2 points. 2
Well-
points in college, but yet he's talking about he's going to beat Michael Jordan.
Well, he
Never
averaged.
made it to the NBA.
Well,
Come on.
he averaged 20 points and 13 rebounds in college.
Not in college.
Huh? Yeah, in college. Yeah.
No, you're talking. We're not talking. You maybe junior varsity, maybe the junior college.
Yeah, in junior college, he averaged 20 points and 13 rebounds.
Yeah, and
He
then
went to
once he got to a regular college.
He went to
struggled.
Washington State and didn't get along with the coach. In his senior year, he transferred to a Division II college and averaged 20 points and 13 rebounds. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
well, it tells me. You know what that tells me? When he was at a junior college, he was dominant. He went to a program where he couldn't handle it, averaged 2 points, and then transferred back down to Division II. I mean, he talks a big game. He's a marketer. I respect it, but when you start talking about LeBron's kids and all these guys, I mean, that's where you cross the line. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to market his sons, but I don't think his sons are all that great. I mean, you look at their high school, the 2 youngest sons just lost in high school. They shot 65 shots between them. I can't imagine being a parent of one of the other kids. If they get 65 shots, there ain't but so many shots in high school. If they take 65 of them and they only hit 11, that's why they lost.
Hey, Luther.
Lamar wants to blame his coach.
Hey, Luther, I only got 30 minutes today, and there's 2 minutes
okay.
to go on the show, and I got one more caller to get to, man. But I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, appreciate you, Smoker Jim.
I'll see you
Talk to
Saturday.
soon, man.
Thank
All
you.
right, later.
Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, it's Jody Velasquez.
In the words of Chris Moore, big leg Jody.
I disagree, but
Hey, sorry to get you in so late, Jody. We only got a couple of minutes. What's on your mind, sweetie?
Oh, I just wanted to ask you about the latest additions to the Steelers. They got 3 guys they picked up: Tyson Alalu, Niall Davis, and Cody Sensabaugh.
Well, I think if you put all 3 of them together, you might get one ball player out of that. But, you know, Cal Davis is fast as he can be, but he's blind as a bat. He got tunnel vision. He got 4.3 speed. He's strong, 31 reps at 225. But this guy is not a running back. He's a kickoff return guy, and they de-emphasize that, so I would not get rid of D'Angelo Williams so quickly. Sensabaugh is not a bad cornerback, 6 foot, 190 pounds, although I would pursue Darrelle Revis. And Tyson is a freaky athlete, 6'3", 304. He runs a 4.8 40.
Wow.
You know, but he got a 36-inch vertical jump. Heck of an all-around athlete, but he is more athletic than he has been productive. But a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers, if they plan on playing him at backing up right or left defensive end, I tell you what, the Pittsburgh Steelers could find a way to use a guy like this athletic ability. But he's from Hawaii. He grew up in Hawaii, went to college at California and played at Jacksonville, so he never really been in the cold before. So let's see how he likes being here in November and December.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
But he's a
maybe this is where he's going to shine.
But very mature guy. He actually got married in high school, so and he's still, as far as I know, he's still with his wife today.
Wow,
and
that's impressive.
Got a couple kids, so very, very mature guy, but freaky athlete, great athlete, so the Steelers got something to work with there.
Yeah, they'll bring it out of him, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Did I pronounce his last name right?
Yeah, well, I just call him Tyson A. So
Tyson A.
Yeah, so however you did it better than me.
And you knew what I meant, so there you go. You had a good show today. I was listening.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not the most organized person in the world. I thought the show was on Thursday, and they told me yesterday that the show was Wednesday. They called me, and so
whoops.
I couldn't. I lost a pretty good guest that I was going to have on. Maybe I can reschedule sometime. I'm all booked up the next 3 or 4 months, but so that was my bad. I'm not organized.
Yeah. You need a calendar. Do you have a calendar?
Yeah, I got it somewhere.
You could keep it in your cool silver truck.
Yeah.
Right on the dashboard.
I actually washed my truck yesterday, so it's all good. But
good for you. I didn't get that done yet.
But I tell you what, Jody, this is the end of the show. I appreciate your call. I love you, sweetie.
Okay, love you too. See you next month.
See you next month.
Okay, bye.
Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in to First and 10 with Smokin' Jim. Had a great time today. Thank you for all the calls. Claudio, Luther Dupree, Jody Velasquez, and my main man, Eric, running the boards. Again, this is First and 10 with Smokin' Jim, and we'll see you next month.
What is mental illness and suicide prevention?
I think one of the major things is teachers are actually more like aware of like disorders. So I think that's the best thing possible, because adults, you always want an adult to have your back no matter what. So they definitely do, just because of staying together.
We offer mental health first aid training for faculty and administrators. We do have a school that has a program where over 40 of their educators were trained, and they now have a sign over their door that lets students and other faculty know that that's a safe place and they're free to share their concerns if they're struggling with something, and also know that that's a place if they want to get help that they can reach out.
Although I knew some things, there was a whole lot I didn't know, and I feel more secure now if I would speak to a student that I would know how to interact appropriately.
There's an actual program in place to help anchor everything together, and it's a huge support system. It's a preventative situation that I feel that a lot of people would benefit from.
The schools that Stand Together participate in notice huge differences in their school culture. They find out that students have created a more welcoming atmosphere.
Schools report that students are more comfortable talking about mental health concerns and are advocating against the stigma associated with these concerns.
They also know, if I am struggling, that's okay, and I know where to get help from, and there's adults that I can trust to reach out to. It just creates a safe environment, and also that preventative aspect that helps the students before they leave the school and also afterwards.
Everybody comes in contact with mental health issues somewhere in their lives. I don't care where it is, and this just makes everybody more accepting and able to understand it. I love it.
The greatest reward of Stand Together is seeing the students speak up and speak out about the stigma attached to mental health conditions, and that they actually stand together to enact change in their schools and their communities.
I wish every one of our high school students had this. The students need it, the kids need it. They need to know and understand mental health, need to know that they're not alone, and need to find the support no matter where they are. It will save individuals, it will save lives, it will allow people to be better people in the long run, all of us.
One of the great things about Stand Together is that it's entirely free for the schools to participate. So the county, supported by generous donors, we are able to do everything from start to finish, including the trainings, the technical assistance, transportation, food, everything to and from the event at the Heinz History Center. It really is entirely all-compassed. We provide you the tools, we provide you the funding, we give mini grants so the schools can pay for their projects. So everything's basically completely paid for. It just needs that opportunity. It needs a school to step up and say, we want to better our mental health environment.
I want peers to know that stigma is a negative thing.
I want my peers to learn that no matter what's going on at home or outside the classroom, there is someone that always is there.
I want my peers to learn that if they have mental illness, they're not alone. There's other people that have it, and that there's always going to be someone out here in the school that's able to help them.
I want my peers to know they should stand together.